It's about 9 a.m. on this fine Sunday morning. We've got a light rain. It's 54 degrees. And I've been out feeding all the kitty cats. Good morning, Panther. Hi, buddy. It's a good boy. So I ran out to Fuquay Mineral Springs Park to catch a lotad, which Johnny did not have, and pick up Dawn's paper at the mailbox on the way back in. Just a little quick run to town. Yep, this is the lovely day we're having. Rain, low fog, cloudy. Could be worse though, it's warm at least. I took the Odyssey out this morning, my van, to save Ruby from getting dirty, and because I need to drive the Odyssey once a week. I might take Ruby out later today anyway though, because I think Dawn said tomorrow morning when we go to school it's gonna be raining. So the Amazon postal truck, you know, it's Sunday morning, they came down the driveway. We frequently get stuff on Sunday. I figured it was our subscribe and save order, which is a big box. So Johnny went out with me, but it was just this little thing. But I went out there and she pulled up and stopped, and oh my goodness, the exhaust from the postal truck. It almost took my breath away. I don't think it was really that bad. It's just that I'm not used to breathing that anymore. You know, we got all this clean Ruby and yeah, exhaust. I notice it more now.
Whoa.
The boys have a friend over today and they're playing Mario Kart and they're being boys. It's a good thing. I'm on my way up to Little Caesars to get pizza for the boys. Just something quick and easy and inexpensive for them to have for lunch. They seem to be having a good time back there. Yeah, Mario Kart is always going to get some boisterous fun playing, so that's good. Yeah, they're having a good time. Today's picture, an angel, hopefully inspiring faith, hope, and love. Normal people, they park close to where they're going. But I think we've established I'm not that normal. Ruby's all the way out there. So they're looking for part-time help, but you have to be at least 18 and you have to have experience. Well, how do you be 18 and have experience, and how do 16-year-olds get experience if they can't get jobs? Doing service today wasn't as fast as usual, but at least everything was fresh, hot made. So let me get it home to those hungry boys. So notice all these orange construction cones. Well, they've been dropped off because they're fixing to start that construction work on this intersection that I talked about. And it's like the busiest intersection in Fuquay, so it's really going to impact getting through town. 18-month project too. Even when it's raining, some of us have dedication to go on their run. Dawn doesn't mind running in the rain as long as A, it's not too cold, and B, it's not raining so hard that it comes down in his face. So with that cap and his little sweatband on, he should be okay today. So Alex has been over having a good time with the boys today, and I'm driving him back to his house. And this is your first ride in a?
Tesla. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's great.
All right, well, let's go on this rainy day and
So,
hey, Lucy Lou.
this is Lucy Lou. Say hi, Lucy.
Hi.
Hi.
We always feature really cute dogs and cats in the vlog when we can.
Lucy, what do you say? Remember to like and subscribe.
That's right. We're headed back to the house now. I'm not the happiest person out here driving at night in the rain. Just a lot of glare. Doesn't really make me feel very comfortable. But Ruby's performing just fine and I'm taking it easy, so should be okay.
You know, a couple days ago, I talked about our January power bill, and one of the things I always mention is Energy documents how much they estimated we saved by using the time of use rate plan versus the flat rate plan. And they always quote the number for the January, they quoted $38.66. So I sort of wondered what that number was. So I went back, and the flat rate residential plan currently is 9.336 cents per kilowatt. And if you take the 9.336 cents per kilowatt, multiply it by 3,130 kilowatt hours, which is what we used, you come up with $292. If you take the $292 and you subtract the cost of last month's time of use energy, which was $252.88, basically you come up with the $39, which is approximately the same as their $38.66. So that time of use, they basically take the kilowatt hours that total that we use for the period, multiply it by the time of use, multiply it by the flat rate, and then compare that to the time of use amount that we are used, and the difference is what they document here. Also, this week I come across something in Tesla Phi that I found very interesting, since we've been dealing with cold weather here in North Carolina. And Tesla Phi is really nice, is it prints a efficiency to versus temperature graph, and it tells you based on the outdoor temperature, it breaks each one of your trips down into a temperature range, and then it gives you your efficiency for that temperature range. So far, we've had a total of 1,899 trips of various lengths. So this chart is showing you all the trips over 1 mile. So the little pull the car out of the garage and those types of trips are not included in this. But it does give you a nice picture that obviously when it's really cold, 10 to 20 degrees Fahrenheit, that our watt hours per mile is relatively high, 407. So therefore our efficiency is roughly 75.8%, versus when it's 60 to 70 degrees, our watt hours per mile is approximately 312, and that's like 99.5% efficiency. Now by efficiency, what they're doing is they're comparing the rated range used or loss to the actual number of miles traveled. So that ratio is what they're talking about as far as efficiency. In other words, if you use 1 mile of rated range and you travel exactly 1 mile of real range, that's 100% efficient. But if you only travel a half a mile, a real mile, and you use 1 mile of rated range, that would be 50% efficient. So as you can see, the warmer temperatures or colder temperatures do affect the efficiency quite a bit. Also, you got to be careful now. That 10 to 20 degrees, we only went a total recorded miles of 41.6 miles. Compare that to the 1,800 miles for 50 to 60, or the 2,700 miles 60 to 70. So the Tesla Phi has a much larger data sample, and it's probably very accurate to say that from 60 to 70, we're very efficient, or more efficient than any other 10-degree range. But it's probably not fair to say that 10 to 20 degrees versus 20 to 30 degrees are basically the same, because of the number of miles is so small. Anyway, I thought you might find this is interesting. It's part of Tesla Phi. I think it's way cool.
68.9 miles today. Current trip home from Alex's house is 31 miles. So it was, yeah, it was a pretty good distance.